So, welcome. Happy Friday. I figured some of this stuff out. All right. Happy Friday. Welcome to another draw and chat session. I'm Nadwa with Paper Flow Designs. And today we're going to be drawing this rainbow that you just saw. Put it back on there. This little boho rainbow. It's not going to be the exact same one, but it's going to be a version of that. And as you can see, we're going to be drawing with the iPad today, something a little different. It's not going to be a screen share that I do with Inkscape, but it's going to be using Affinity Designer on the iPad. So let me see if we can just get started. Change my layout so maybe you can see the screen a little bit better. So we're going to be drawing something like the one you see here. Let me pop out this pencil. All right. And I'm just going to select everything. If you are joining me for the first time, I'm Nadwa from Paper Flow Designs. I am a digital illustrator and a blogger over at Paper Flow Designs, which is PAPERFLO designs with an S on the end.com. And I teach people how to make SVGs like this one that you see here on the screen, which crafters, probably like you, can take and make stickers with. You can make mugs, you can make t-shirts, lots of things using things like a Cricut machine, a Silhouette machine, or any other cutting machine. So if you are interested in how to do all of that, stay tuned, follow along. All right, so I'm just going to get rid of this one here, and we're going to be starting fresh. And the first thing I'm going to do is I've already opened up a new canvas in Affinity Designer, and I am going to use, get some light up in here, the pencil tool. Let's see, I clicked over there, it lit up the pencil tool. Now guys, I have used this a couple of times. I've had this program for a couple of years, but I haven't used it a whole lot. But I like the concept of it. I like the fact that I can use SVGs in here, and you can also use raster in here. I should have tied my hair back. So things like, for example, let's say Procreate. I know it's kind of thin, my line, so you can't really see every single thing, but you will in like a couple seconds. What was I saying? Things like Procreate are raster based, so that just means that they only work with raster. Think of things like when you blow them up, it might get pixelated. You might have like, lots of pixels showing up, and you don't really want that. I'm gonna just delete some of these nodes. I don't want to make like a simple little arc shape. I don't spend too much time playing around with it. Something that still looks kind of, organic. And if you are on my VIP list, please forgive me because this email is going to go out later. I didn't get around to sending out the email. Usually I send it before I come on live. Today, exceptionally, it's going to come out later. You're still going to be able to see the video and follow along. You just won't be able to ask me like, live questions today. But so yeah, you can see like it still has that same kind of like way that you can play around with the nodes like you can in Inkscape. If you are used to watching me do these tutorials in Inkscape, then you'll be familiar with that. All right, I feel like that is, I might want to change it one more time. All right, that's good. That's a simple little arc that I want. So I've adjusted the nodes on there. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here on the color panel. They've got lots and lots of different colors already set up in here as swatches. Like when you first open it, you'll see colors, and then you can just click on the arrows and move along and see the swatches. And I'm going to use the Pantone Pastel one of those six. So I'm going to scroll down here, and I kind of like this one. Let me choose that pink color. It's on, I should have chosen it first. I chose the pink color. There we go. Hopefully, bam, now you can see it. So that's like our first little arc for our rainbow. I'm going to go here and click on the stroke and take that off because I don't want the stroke. I'm not going to need it. So here you can see in my color panel, I just have picked this pink pastel color. I'm going to close that. And I'm going to put it on the select. I can move that around. You can see our first arc. And what am I going to do? I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to change the color. So I'm going to come back to the, do it again. Famous song, you know? Okay, so I've changed it to like this peach color. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enlarge that second arc. Let me know what you think of this like new format with me doing this. All right, I'm just going to hit 2 fingers to undo, 3 fingers to redo. Yeah, if you like this new format, if you prefer when it was like a screen share, I think I like this because you get to see like, you know, where my hands are actually going. And that's something that, you know, before you previously didn't get to see. I'm just going to double click because I still want to change my nose a little bit, a little bumpy. Added one just by double clicking. Which I'm going to take it away now. There we go. All right, so now I have 2 arcs for my little rainbow. As you're coming in, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. We're just doing a little really quick basic boho rainbow, and I'm doing this on the iPad, which is a little different for me because I don't usually do that. I think this is the first time. If you are following my shenanigans over on my stories, you'll see that I got this new like little swing arm. So now I can do these overhead videos. So I'm trying that out. All right, so next, we're gonna duplicate that again. And we're gonna change the color. So I just click on the color menu and I'm gonna choose like this yellow color. And we're gonna enlarge that. Bigger. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to select all of them. So I've gone to the layers panel. I selected all of them so that I can shrink them down so you can see them. And just move that over. All right. I will unselect. I don't know where. Yeah, unselect all of them. Close my layers menu. I don't need that anymore. And while I have clicked, just tapped on the yellow one, I am going to make that a little bigger because I want some space between each arc. Because we're going to be adding some little things to all of them. So I think 3 is okay. I can keep going. And I like the way that it looks a little, you know, organic. It's not perfect rainbow shapes because I want it to look hand drawn. Even though it is an SVG, you can still do it in a way that it looks hand drawn. I feel like I should have picked some darker colors so that you can see it. Maybe I'll go in here and change up. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that better. Let me see. Okay. So now I've got 3 arcs for the rainbow, and I'm going to go ahead and add in some little hearts. The fun thing about Affinity Designer is that they have lots of shapes already in here. So here on the left-hand menu, I'm just going to click on where they have the shapes. Mine is already set on the heart because I have done this already. So I clicked on the heart. Otherwise, you can see they've got lots of things. Rectangles, ellipses, squares, stars, hearts, donuts, polygons, lots of different things going on here. So I'm tapping on the heart and I'm just going to draw out a little heart. Seriously, that simple. And since my recent colors are here in the bottom, I'm just gonna reuse that same pink color that we used. Close out the screen and I'm gonna go up here to the three dots, hit duplicate, and that has just made a copy of the heart. And I can click on the move tool and move that over here between the yellow and the orange part of the rainbow. I'm just gonna shrink that down a little bit. I can click away to see how that looks. That looks good, I like that. And I'm just gonna keep duplicating. I'm just gonna keep duplicating this heart a few times so it goes down along between the orange and the yellow. Ooh, what am I doing? Like a few more times. I think next time I'm just gonna pull my hair back because I'm not used to this like leaning over the iPad and doing so. All right, I think I've got like a lot of them and I'm gonna space them out. Tap on that one. I just want like a few. Duplicate that one again. And one more. I'm actually going to make this orange one come out a little bit more. I'm going to change the color of the first one that I made because I want to have different colors in here, but still using that same color palette. I'll make that one orange. And I'm going to widen this pink one out a little bit more so I can stick some things in there too. And I'm just going to go back to the shapes tool, and I'm just going to pick the ellipse. Something really simple. And I'm just going to draw out these little dots. I'll come to my color panel and change the color to yellow so I can have some variation. And we're going to start duplicating those too. Ooh, two fingers to go back. I want to go back to the move tool so I can move it. There we go. Duplicate it. Keep doing that a few more times. Oh, two fingers to undo that. A little bit more space. That's fine. Back to my yellow dots. And on the move tool, I'm just getting a little. And one more time. Let's move that out a little bit more. All right. I don't want it this wide, so what I can do is I can kind of like rectify it from here. I'm going to go in the layers panel and I'm going to choose everything. Yeah. I feel like there's probably a way that I can select every single layer at once, but I haven't figured that out yet. Like I said, I'm still playing around with this. I'm liking this so far, and there is a lot for me to learn in this program, but what I've seen so far, I like a lot. All right, so I selected them all, and now I can go and make that longer. Just pull that down on the bottom and then up here. Let me close the panel. Zoom in and zoom out with my fingers on the pad. All right, I think I like that. So that is our simple. I wanted to make this one a quick one for this Friday because sometimes I know they can tend to be a little bit long. But that's our boho rainbow that we've done in what, less than 15 minutes. So I probably spent a couple seconds at the beginning doing a little blah blah. I hope you like that one. This is an SVG, so I can go in here and save it as an SVG. I can also add raster components to it, and also they have SVG textures, which Inkscape does not yet have. So I really like that. And let me show you what I mean. So I'll just select on the pink arc of the rainbow, and then I can go in here and choose the brushes. So they have vector brushes, which is something that doesn't exist yet in Inkscape. So I'm really excited about these vector brushes. So if I choose, where are they? There are some air brushes. You can see there's like tons of vector brushes. If I choose, let's say that the shader brush 2, and I just click on that. I've changed the color. So it's giving me this fuzzy black, but let me go back. This is the fun part about doing stuff live. Yeah, there we go. All right, can you see how it's giving it like this little fuzzy edge around my rainbow? So if I had like a, maybe like a different color background, you probably see it more, but I think that's picking up on the camera. Like you can see how before, let me tap back. A couple seconds, so you can see there, it's like, a nice, clean, straight, sharp edge, and here, make that a little bit bigger, maybe, yeah, I'll do that, make it bigger, and then you can see how now we have this textured like spray brush. Yeah, it looks like something that came out of a spray can, like this airbrush look on there. So that is pretty cool. I just trying these different things out. I'm going to show you back again. That is our boho rainbow that we've done using Affinity Designer on the iPad, using all vector brushes. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, you can also add raster parts to it. So you can like draw on top of it, add more hand-drawn textures, and have like a mix of those two things. So that is the cool thing about this new program that I'm trying out. You're going to see more tutorials using this program because I also like the fact that I can, actually draw live on here and it's not like a recorded video beforehand. So let me know if you like that. Let me know if you have more ideas for different things that you like to see. So this is the last drawing that is in the So Sweet drawing challenge that I had for you. I think we did candy hearts, we did hot cocoa, and then this rainbow one. And in between, I think I came in and gave you like some tips and things that you could have made for Valentine's Day and beyond. All right, so that is it for today's draw and chat session. Thank you so much. I can switch this back up. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And share this with someone who you think would like to get into making SVGs. If they don't already know how to do it, I've got lots of tutorials on here that you can follow and share with them. And yeah, so next week I will be back with another tutorial. And March 1st, I'm going to be doing a live drawing tutorial on Pinterest. So if you are not on my VIP list, please sign up. It's free to join. You will get an email. Yes, I will actually send you an email before I go on live to let you know when that's going to be happening. So mark your calendars for March 1st, Pinterest Live, and you can sign up over at Paperflow Designs. Once again, that is PAPERFLO Designs with an S on the end.com. It's free. You'll be in the know. You will see this little face on your screen showing you another wonderful tutorial. All right, take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.